Welcome to the girls' restroom. This is season 2, episode 2, and we're gonna talk about dating and my dating life in Dallas, and just dating in general. Not really necessarily me, because I'm letting y'all know right now, I ain't that open where I just talk about everything. Like, I'm open, like, you know what I'm saying? But some stuff I like to keep to myself, because some stuff matters to me. Some stuff is sacred. So the stuff that I'm putting out, I've learned my lesson from it. It was what it is what it is. So, yeah. And I also don't like getting on here like, see, that's that soft part of me. I don't like the feeling, or like dissing people in a way. I really don't. I will go there. I think anybody will go there. But I don't like that. I don't like it. So yeah, just to throw that out there. So I did write a little prayer for my listeners who are listening in this episode, because I really want the true intentions and everything to come out. So this is what I said. I pray that before all in all, you find self-love and peace with dating yourself and being alone. I pray that you never settle in with your personal morals. I pray you don't fumble anything good because you are blinded by what society portrays with what dating actually is. I pray that anyone that comes your way comes with pure, clear intentions that are good, rather they are there alone time or even for fun time. I pray that time is valued. I pray that your time is valued and not wasted. Amen. Ashe. So I put that out there to y'all, and I really do truly pray that anyone you go out and date, or anyone that comes around and date you, that you see it with an open eye, because it's time to just, take care of ourselves so that we can see it coming and we can block it. It's time to build strength and become a warrior when it comes to protecting self. So, claps to that, claps to that. So, the definition of dating, let's talk about it. So, the definition of dating is an established or an ascertain the date of an object or event. It was how I read it, y'all. Y'all just heard me read, so y'all know I don't popcorn read. I'm sorry. I was like, what? Okay, or is to indicate or expose as being old fashioned. So that's like the definition of dating, right? So we're gonna start there. I feel like when it comes to dating, it's not going to be just, it don't have to be just, it is a stage to me. Like, I feel like we are all like energy, and you just know when you're like attracted to an energy, just like you're attracted to a smell, or you're attracted to, bright lights, like, sparkle, like whether you like it or not. You sometimes it shows an attraction. An attraction could be a good thing or a bad thing. So, because too much of something is never good enough for you. So yeah. But yeah, that's the definition of dating to me. So dating, I feel like I don't, I'm trying to think. I feel like when it comes to dating, it could be simple. It could all be so simple. But I feel like we make it complicated. I feel like everybody makes it complicated nowadays. And I feel like when we hear dating, we hear, I don't know. Some people may hear I'm actually dating someone. Some people here I'm dating, like I'm putting a boundary on it. Like I'm open still. Like I'm still single. Like I'm still single, but I'm dating people. Like you can date multiple people. Like you know what I'm saying? I feel like when you're in a dating stage, it doesn't come with a number. That's how I personally feel. I feel like you have not made a commitment of asking me to be your girlfriend or asking me for a next step because you have pure intentions and going somewhere with me. Like, do you date to marry? And I'm the type of girl, like, I know nowadays we are in a culture where people don't date to marry anymore. And I know some people like, it's just a piece of paper. It's just a piece of paper. But so is that dotted line when we signing to do something, get some money. Or when we signing you know what I'm saying? It all boils down to a piece of paper. Shit really ain't real until it hit a piece of paper, baby. Like, and that's with anything in life. So why is it just a piece of paper? Nowadays is what I'm trying to figure out. Is it because you don't see no hope in yourself? You don't see value in yourself for a man to walk up and sign a piece of paper about you? If it's just a piece of paper. When shit really don't matter. But if that shit is in black and white, it ain't going nowhere. If it's in black and white, it can be destroyed, but it ain't gonna go nowhere. You can destroy a piece of paper, but once it's set in stone in words and has been seen on document, oh baby, it ain't going nowhere. That's what it is. So for a man to put his, like, some people, I think it's the symbolics of it too, because some people do get married off contracts and do like business and it don't be nothing. You know what I'm saying? But when you got all that and something, and that does exist, because there's men out there that want marriage just as much as women do. It's just, why are we not finding each other? Like, it's like, what are we dipping off into where we're not finding each other? That's what gets me. And I feel like I know the answer. I know the answer, but I'm going to say, you know what I'm saying. I'm going to keep on. Cause look, I done got sidetracked. I done started like, I done got sidetracked, y'all. I got a sidetrack. Okay. So the definition of dating, too, is a stage of romantic relationships in which the two individuals regularly engage in activities together with the intentions of elevating each other's as partners in a future intimate relationship. I'm talking about inmate. Oh! Oh, I'm talking about inmate relationships. Clock it. Clock that too. Okay, but anyway, as a partner in a future intimate relationship. So that's the definition of dating. I feel like I still date. I want to start dating. I have dated before, like actively dated. Like what this definition is saying, I have been there before, and I want to start doing that again because it led me to great situations, meeting great people that it didn't go nowhere. It might just be like a little flirtatious thing, or but it's like, nah. And I feel like first dates are important. And I did not start back dating until I hit Dallas, y'all. So when I started like actually going on dates with people, because I remind you, I'm not from here. And I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not from here. And everything I left back home, I tried. I said I tried. I'm trying. Well, I've left alone at this point in my life. In this stage in my life, right here, right now, anything back home, I have left alone. Like, oh no, like, ugh, like, done. So, cause the I'm being. See, okay, no. We ain't finna make this about me. But however, I'm just saying, and that comes with like the sexual partners, the people that I used to, just have a little connection with, talking to, texting, but they live back home. I'm out of Texas. Like, I done cut all that out. I done cut all of that out. But when you at home and when you from somewhere, you in your city, especially when you like in the streets a little bit. And I was in the streets. I was a bartender, a little socialite, like I was in the streets. I was outside. Like, I was, I'm a little girl in my city. Like, my city fuck with me. I fuck with my city. So I was outside. And, y'all know I just shut it up. Like, because I ain't trying to disrespect nobody. But, like, I used to have, like, a little boo or two back in my city. And, like, when I first started moving away, like, I would still come back out, casing to be with his people. I've been a snuck off, ducked off with, I've cut all that out. Moving here, I had no choice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas really been the last thing on my mind. Like, I don't be thinking about no niggas, to be quite honest with you. But I'm a girl, and I love niggas. And when I say niggas, I mean black country boys, or the ones up top from the BK. Know how to get that money 3 ways. Always ride big on the freeway. When that East Coast slings, us country girls, we like, okay. So that's what I'm talking about when I say my type of niggas. I don't mean you ignorant motherfuckers. Not at all. But anyway. Okay, so, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. So, yeah, I got to talk about them. And got to, like, I'd be needing that masculine energy around me sometimes. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, who am I without a man? You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is, I'm trying to find one of you niggas that see exactly what I see in myself. So it always reflect back to self. Like, I've noticed, like, the different type of guys I've dated, I've been a different type of woman and have learned something great out of all of them about myself. And it's a shame that it took some men to get me to that point, but it did. It did. And it's, that certain part about me, like that masculine trait, or that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just, I don't know. As a woman, I feel like you need that type of energy that I have for niggas about any and everybody. And I'm not just saying, like, I just feel like it all takes balance. It all takes balance, a sense of balance. When you know where you fall in line at with your femininity. Am I saying it right? When you fall in line at, like, how much more of this I am, this is when I need this. Or, like, when you, I don't know. I'm just so, I don't know. It could go deep for me. But anyway, moving here, I said all that just to say I love men. Anyway, black men in particularly. No shade to you other niggas, but I'm down for my niggas. I love me a black man. Okay, but anyway, I be clouded, y'all. I be clowning. Okay, so I done started dating here, and so it's just been going really well for me. It ain't been what I was used to when I was doing certain things in my life. Like, and I'm not saying just stagnant, really, just stagnant, just thinking like thinking I'm living my best life, and I'm really not. Like, I ain't seen shit yet. So, you know, different stages in your life, I feel like different men come around, teach you different lessons, and you either take them, learn from it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But it do come with, like, self-reflection every single time. And it has for me, because I just can't, I don't know. I'm still learning. However, and in my stage now, I've been like dating. I ain't been Netflixing and chilling. I ain't been texting and on the phone for 30 hours. And then we just link up and just, you know, get a drink, then go to each other's house. Like, none of that. Like, actually dating. Like, get cute. Put this on. Ooh, y'all. And I've been on some good little dates. I've been on quite a few good dates. And they so appreciative. Like, because, and they didn't work out. Like, I'm not currently dating anyone right now. They didn't work out. But they was like good dates. One of the dates, y'all, I got dumped on. Y'all, let me tell you. But it's respect there, though. I definitely seen some red flags. And I'm not saying it because I was dumb, but thank you. You did me a favor, because you did me a favor. Like, I appreciate him in so many ways. Like, not even trying to be funny. But, basically, we went on a little date, y'all. And I vowed to not really talk about nothing this motherfucker did, because he was already, I feel, a little insecure about me and my podcast and just how open I am and how, you know, just my personality. I feel like it was too much for him. I don't feel like it was a problem for him as a friend, but it was a problem for him as his girl. And I feel like because he lives in I did at first feel like you live in an ideal world. Like, but in reality, who the fuck am I to be in your way for you to get what you want? Like, as far as in everything. So, because in my eyes, like, you really ain't even living up to what I want in a nigga myself. So why would I trip? Like, you just said it first. And we just ended it. Just ended it. Like, I told him though straight up, like, because he definitely friend zoned me. And he wanted to still be in my life. And like, no. Because we're still attracted to each other. Like, that wasn't the issue at all. And then, like, when we were around each other, like, it was just magnetic. Like, you know what I'm saying? From both ends. But he was just like, when he dumped me, he was like, I ain't gonna say dump, because bitch, I ain't no motherfucking piece of trash, bitch. Ugh, I can't believe I just said that. Bitch, he ain't dumped me. See, that's that Aries shit. That's that Aries shit. But no, for real, let's talk about it, because I ain't getting dumped. I'm tripping. Bitch ain't never dumped me. I'm tripping. But I'll say friend zone. That's a whole lot cleaner. Okay, so he definitely threw the idea of me being friend zone for sure. He cut it off before it got started. And that's just the real of it. So, and this is the first time it ever happened to me. And I'm the type of person, I do not like rejection. And I feel like I didn't even come at you. Like, you came at me. You gonna dump me because of this? You're gonna friend zone me because of this? But it wasn't disrespectful. Because, and let me tell you, but that's why I didn't know how to take it. As not being healed in in my ego and my pride, I didn't know how to take it. And he was really being a real nigga about it. He could have went better. Like, it didn't have to prolong as long as it did. I feel like you should have just said this from the jump, which is he did. He did. I should have been like, nah. I should have been like, nah. Even, I don't care how magnetic it was. I should just be like, nah. But, like, thinking back on y'all, I know y'all like, bitch, get to it. I'm sorry, I'm reminiscing about it because it was just like it wasn't traumatizing. It was just like, wow, like, yeah, like, keep that shit 100. Like, I ain't never walked away, or for one, I've never been friend zoned. And not because of this, but okay, so this was he did, like, we went on our last little date or whatever. He took me to see fucking Beetlejuice, and it was cute. It was a vibe, but he pissed me off because he was like, I ain't gonna tell y'all that part, but anyway, we went to go see, and then so we took it was a nice little movie. Well, it was, I don't know, it was a nice little movie, whatever. And then when we walked, it was like a little walk area outside of the movies. And he took me on a little walk. We walked, and he was we were like cozy up, like booed up. We was booed up all night. It was cute. And yeah, so he telling me, he was like, let's talk. He a fucking Gemini, y'all. He's a Gemini. You hear me? He's a motherfucking Gemini. First Gemini I've ever talked to. I ain't never talked to a Gemini before. Why? Because my daddy a Gemini. But that's the only Gemini man in my life. Like, no. So I was like, okay, this is my first little Gemini, whatever. He cool. So he told me everything about me he loved. He turned, like, was like, not pouring his heart out, but like being very affectionate, like giving me my flowers, just in how I make him feel. And then he was like, but, so I was just like, oh, fuck, he got a butt. Like, literally my butt clenched, because, oh, God, but what? Like, don't ruin this. He was like, but I can't date a woman. He was like, I date to marry, and I just can't date a woman who has a kid or who has children. And I was like, okay. He's like, yeah. I was like, well, he was like, but we can still be friends, blah, blah, blah. So I was just like, shocked. So I was quiet. I was really, really quiet because I didn't see it coming. I seen it coming. But I didn't think, like, it had never happened. Like, now looking back on it, I seen it coming. It was signs, like, okay. But it wasn't weird. It wasn't nothing weird at all. Nothing weird at all. It's just, I don't know. But, yeah, and I was just like, well, automatically, oh, bitch, them done words. Like, it's a wrap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. You got it. Like, nigga, say no more. Like, if anything, say no more. Because one thing I'm destined to be in this world is a mom. God wouldn't have gave me a canal if it wasn't meant for me to birth nothing out of it. And that's just that, me personally, my life, because I have a life that, you know what I'm saying, like, that I go hard about. I go fucking hard about. And one night, I didn't get to, like, talk to him for real because Kason was getting a little sick, and then I put him to bed and I fell asleep right after. Like, because me and him were talking, we had our little routine. I put Kason to bed, I get on that phone with him, he was working. Like, we was dating, like, we were talking. We were very, very, like, we was We was bonding for sure. We had a little bond, a little vibe. Like it was really, really good. Like I was just like, ah, and he was like, ah, and we was just ah. Like even to this day, like I'm pretty sure if I was to just call him, he would answer. Like, and it's just that. But he would talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. And I'm pretty sure if I would have stayed with him as a friend like he wanted, it would have ended up something toxic because we were so like magnetic. Like he would have tried to overlook it, and then became a problem again later on because literally he just settling for something that he don't want for his life, and then he would have brought it up again, and then he would have. You know what I'm saying? And who am I as a woman, as a mom, to keep letting any nigga come around me complaining about me being what the hell God wanted me to be? You got me fucked up. Like what? Like, huh? Like, nah, what woman am I? So, like, for you to say that, oh, it's a wrap. And he knew, and a part of me knew, like, he felt the way he felt because he knew how hard I go as a mom just in that short period of time. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like one thing about me, because he did bring it up before, like, dating him. He did bring it up before. He was on some stuff like, well, I never dated someone who's a mom. Like he said, I dated a girl before, she had a kid, but the daddy had the kid. And I was like, oh, okay, it's those type of situations. So yeah, so my situation is a little different, like, cause you would think, and I'm not saying this in a way where it's this, like, I'm not saying, I don't mean this in a way like dark, like, you know, but some men you would think would want around with no baby daddy problems. Men don't be wanting it. So the type of men that I was going after, they don't want that. Because I'm going after potential. I'm not going after freaking, you know. So I've been stopped that. I could have been like stayed in that situation real easily, y'all, by being his friend, persuading him like, it's going to be good. It's like, it's good. Like, don't think about it. And then it's good till it ain't good. Until it's, you know what I'm saying? And like, no, like, And I know I could have. And he know I could have. And he know that's probably would have happened. But he didn't want to put a stigma on me because I am a mom. Like, I don't know. It was weird. Like, it was just weird vibes. Like, with that. Because when I tell you everything was so, like, even later on the night, I didn't leave immediately, storm off, and then we kicked it after that. Even after that conversation, we kicked it. And this nigga gonna ask me in the middle of it, we laughing, because I had said something of Life. Everybody know that Life is like my favorite comedy, like, movie ever. Because you got fucking Burning Man. I love Burning Man. You got, Eddie Murphy, and you got my favorite man in the world. Well, yeah, my OG favorite man in the world, Martin. Martin is fucking hilarious. Everybody know I love me some Martin, and I love me some Cat Williams and Burning Man. And Eddie Murphy. Them are my top. How many people is there? 5, 6. Them are my top comedians. But anyway, I had said something off that movie Life or whatever, and he knew it, and we cracked up. Like, you know, we was just kicking shit, like how we, like, everything was normal. It was a little tense in there. It was a little uncomfortable because we didn't know how to act anymore, because we literally had just ended it. But it was like, you know, let's kick shit while we here though. We here now though. Like, you know, and it's just like where we were magnetically. And he was like, you want to come to the comedy show with me? Hell, and this is what I said. I said, hell no, I ain't coming nowhere with you. We not doing no dates. He was like, well, it's not really a date. That's a date. Like, we feel how we feel. We doing what we doing. We look how we look. Like, nigga, that's a date. And I ain't doing no dates. with you. So yeah, y'all, it ended there, and it did end there. Like when I left there, no communication. I unfollowed him on Instagram, and then of course I was still looking at his stuff. So he unfollowed me eventually. He was like the first person to watch my stuff for a while, and then he just wasn't no more. Cause that's how I was keeping up. Like look. That's how I was keeping up, Chad. Cause do you care? You care what I'm doing? I mean, literally, as soon as I post something, boom, right there. And I ain't doing them but posting thirst traps. Yeah, that nigga had eventually unfollowed me too, though. That's why I was like, oh yeah, you kill. You ain't want to see no more. You ain't want to see no. You ain't want to see me doing my big one. Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty much where I'm at. But I appreciate the whole date. Like it, it's a different kind of cattiness that I can appreciate because it comes with peace. Yeah, it's a little spice in there, but it comes with peace. Like it ain't doors being windows busted, me I burnt my baby daddy clothes and set them on fire. Like little crazy bullshit like that just can end up so bad. Like it don't come with that no more. And it's because I'm choosing to go about it in a different way. And so so that was just a date though. That wasn't like me and him. I wasn't his girlfriend. We wasn't sexual at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. I don't even know what it was hitting for. I couldn't tell you what it would even be hitting for. But it's just the vibes, the bonds. And that's what I look for in any person that comes around me and in my life. So that's like my idea of dating. Like you getting a date. Like I don't know. That's just how I look at it, how I think of it. And that's what I've been doing. And he did take me to this he took me to what you call it? A lounge. But it's like an African lounge in Irving. I got to go back there. When I tell you, it was a vibe. I got to go back there. But anyway, we had fun. That was cute. That was cute. I'm not into dating sites. I've tried the whole dating site thing once, and it was weird as fuck. I'm not into the whole dating site. I just, it's weird to me because I feel like, am I desperate? And I'm not judging because some people truly aren't people that get out and be out. Like it's some true introverts. Like this podcast shit is for introverts. So that's what I'm saying. I be talking to the introverts too because they be relating. They be getting what I'm saying now. They get what I'm saying. I'm just the one outside doing it and they like, see, bitch, that's why I don't go outside. But I just can't get jiggy with staying inside. And I tried it. And I was just like, do I really want it? I don't got time to talk to these niggas. I don't know what it is about me. I just can't see it and just do it. I just can't see it and look for it. Like it. Especially out here in the biggest city. Like I tried it. I actually got on the phone with one guy. He was cool. We was talking about stuff, but he was like, yeah. He hit me with this. He told me I was the first black girl he had been talking to. And I was like, huh? He was like, yeah, I ain't talked to a black girl in years. So that whole conversation went very left. So that I was like, oh yeah, so y'all ain't doing this on the. Oh, and then no. Somebody called me too. I got the screenshot on the account. Cause I screenshot the account, and this is what made me delete Bumble. Cause I was on Bumble. I had tried them all at the same time. Cause my best friend, she was like, "Girl, just try a dating app." So I downloaded Bumble. I downloaded Hinge, and I downloaded Facebook, whatever the one on Facebook is. So I was like, okay, let me see what's going on. Put my profile up, put everything on all of them. And then this man had called me one day. No, he was like, you was almost perfect. No, he said something. He was like, he was going back and forth, like we was chatting back and forth on there. And he was like, hey, can you call me? And he was like calling me he left me a voice message. I don't know how it happened, but he called me. It was something through the app. And I want to say it was the Facebook one because I don't know. I wasn't on them long, but I know this is what made me get off all of them. We end up on the phone and he was like, something on your profile just really, really bothered me. And I was like, huh? Because I'm like, how is you cool? Like, huh? Cause what, nigga? You don't even know me. Like, yes, like I'm not putting my heart. I guess cause me personally, I'm not putting my all out there to. People really do use dating apps looking for love. Like people really do, and that's cool and all. And I was just. I don't know what the fuck I was looking for, but I don't know. Was I looking for the same thing? I don't know. Maybe I wasn't invested. It was like, I'll try it because I'm dating. Like, I wasn't thinking date to marry in really in the space of my life where I can sit and think about that. So I was just, I don't know what the fuck I was doing on there. But hey, here we are. So he was very serious about it. It's funny to me because was like, I was like, okay, yeah, girl, this ain't, nah. So he was like, you put that, because, it's like different categories you could put that you support on there or whatever. And my page says LGBTQ plus and feminism. And it's some other little stuff that, like you just put that you support. This nigga was like, you got feminism and you have gays on you, like going off because, and I was just like, are you serious right now? Like, you really calling me on the app mad? Like big mad because I support these people and you don't even know me? Oh, yeah, I got rid of that shit so fast, y'all. Like, and I'm sitting here arguing with this man because I'm really trying to get an understanding of how you can seriously feel this way. Because people are people, and what the fuck they got to do with me and you? Like, what trauma are you holding? Like, what is going on? Like, I'm sitting here, like, seriously, like, dude, is you okay? Like, so it ended up like me just ended up going off because he was just ignorant as fuck. And I was just like, okay, yeah, I had to go on there. I had to tell them people because, yeah, like he kept calling. He was leaving voicemail. He was like going off on me. And it was to the point where it was scary because it was like, you are fucking weird. Like the shit he was saying was so hateful. And I was just like, oh no, you a weirdo. So I had to get on Bumble. I got to email y'all. I could show y'all. I could fucking show y'all. I'm putting my close friends because, yeah, I'm putting my close friends. I got the email where I had to report this man. I had to report him. And when I tell you, I got off them fucking apps so quick. I said, oh, yeah, see, God ain't gonna never have you somewhere you really don't even want, you know you don't need to be. If you know that ain't true, then why is you even doing it? Like, come on now, be smart about this. So, child, yeah, I can't do them dating apps. Them dating apps, I'm gonna leave all that for y'all. Like, I can't do the dating apps. But all in all, I had a boyfriend out here too. He was cool until it wasn't cool. Learned my little lesson, but that started off with dates. Like, I just been appreciating getting out, getting cute, like the idea of a date, quote unquote, when you put visuals to it. Like, I actually been enjoying it. Like, yeah, let's take me here and take me there, and like, and not with somebody that don't do it regularly. Like, these are men, and the things that I've been wanting in a minute, because I've been taking myself out on dates. Like, I've been like, alone and just going to do this for myself or do that for myself. Like, if I ain't doing it for myself, like, I can't sit around and wait for somebody else to do it. And I treat myself with this type of respect and with this type of love, and just been loving on myself a little bit harder. And I'm seeing the outcome of the things that's coming around me with these men. Because it's not like they don't see value in you, but do you see value in yourself? And you ain't even got to be aggressive with the right one. If they're not giving you what you want, just move out the way. And they not, and taking lesson from the situation where, you know, I got friend zone. Like, if that ain't what you got written down, and if this ain't what you pray to God about, then you need to get out of my way. I don't care how pretty you are. I don't care how good it feel to be around you. This is not what I prayed for, so I know this is not what I need to be settling for. And that man said, like, in one of our first conversations, he said was he do date to marry, and he was like, a lot of marriages and relationships don't work because they don't have God in it. But we was just connected on so many different little ways, and he just gave me a little hope. Like, oh, okay, it's niggas out here that's close to what you want, girl. Like, and if he ain't it, then he ain't it. But I could see that, you know, and it was cool. I'm cool on that. But I just was like, you know, my ego was just like, oh, nigga, how dare you, nigga, please. Ego and pride was like, nigga, please. I'm like, yeah, please. Still a part of me like, nigga, please. But thank you. Nigga, thank you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because now I'm like, I know they feel good. That, like, you right. Like, who? Like, we didn't even have to go down that road. Yeah, so I just say, can we just start back dating with intentions? And go out and date with some intention. Like, go explore. But you ain't even gotta. And these are men who I'm talking about wasn't sexual with them. Like, and it was the men that I dated back home. Like, all the men I dated back home I wasn't sexual with them either. But these are different type of men that I've been meeting. My last boyfriend, he was a different culture, and that was a big shock as well. Like, dating a different culture, it's hard. It's hard because you have to really, really know how to communicate with each other. If you don't have communication, then you're not going to have nothing. Then it's going to fall short. You got to really understand. You got to breathe. If you really care, you really want to make that work, you have to live in their culture. You have to understand. You have to want to eat each other. Like, you're going to have to, you're going to have to really, 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 really communicate well for it to work. You know? And I mean, soul to soul, like, your soulmate. You have many soulmates in this world. My soulmates are my best friends. Like, anyone that comes close to me, anyone that I can point to on a picture and show my child, and he say who they are, is a soulmate to me. My son don't know you, bitch. We don't know. You're not a soulmate to me. You could be cool. You cool, ho. But you're not a soulmate to me. Like, you know, and we have many soulmates. So, let's start dating with intention, because it's still out there. It ain't everything people put out to be. Like, y'all ain't gotta eat hibachi on the 18th floor on the first date. Sometimes shit don't be like that. Sometimes you want to chill and you want to go kick shit at the bowling alley. Like, relax. Relax. Like, if you know you can't just jump up and take yourself, and I'm not saying you don't deserve it, because you do, but get to the point where you can be around them circles, and you build yourself up to be around them circles, to be in that space, to have somebody to take you there. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't you ain't gonna find no fucking, I don't know. I don't know. But it starts with self. It starts with self. Like, there's nothing in this world that you can't have, but go get it yourself. Like, don't sit around waiting on it. Sitting around waiting on it don't get you nowhere. So take yourself on a date. Get fine. Love on yourself. Take yourself on a date. City view. And manifest that man, honey. He might be out there doing the same thing. And then boom. You walking home. You getting out the car with your shoes in your hand at 6 a.m. Hello. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. Just kidding. But no, for real, like there was a day, and it might not ever go nowhere. It might not ever go nowhere from that moment. It might not ever go nowhere from that moment, and that's just what it was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Protect yourself. Always protect yourself. Just be smart. Protect yourself and just love. Love on yourself, and love. It ain't gonna do nothing but attract love come around you, and love to come around you. But you got to keep protecting yourself. You got to keep loving on yourself. Keep protecting yourself. Never lose yourself in anybody that you date. And that comes with marriage. That comes with long relationship. My longest relationship was off and on. I was a fucking kid though. So, you know, as an adult, like, I haven't had something really, 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 really serious. Like, I haven't had a serious relationship as an adult. So, as I'm going into my 30s, it's time to, you know, heal that little girl and start looking at some options. Because ultimately, the goal is to be a wife. And I have so many attributes about myself that I would fucking marry, like everything. So yeah, starting to, you know, started treating myself as such. And yeah, it's working for me. And I don't know. I will say this. I don't think my man could be a Dallas native. I will say that. Like, if I meet my man here, he can't be a native because people that move that's from Texas and love Texas, diehard Texas, you can't get them the fuck out of Texas. Like, you can't get them out of. They ain't gonna want to go nowhere. And me, Texas is my home right now. Like, I love Texas. I love being here. I love walking outside, knowing my skin gonna be a little dry, and looking at the view. Like, everything here, I get a wow every time. Like, I'm just out and about here. I love it. It's always something new, funny, like good. Like, the air is just crisp, a little different when you call it home here. And so I can see why people appreciate it so much, and it's so big. You can be here and be there and still be in your own little vibe, little clique. You can, like, oh my God, it's so huge. You just gotta get out and go. And I love it, but you know, I want to move away from here too, and maybe 4 more years. I'm gonna say 4 more years. But anyway, I don't think you can be a Texas native because, baby, when you move here, you love it here. If you got attachment issues and you move to Texas, bitch, you ain't going nowhere. And the men here, they don't be, I don't know. Unless I find me a man that want to get away from home and see the world and not want to come back to this motherfucker. I don't know though, y'all. Like, I always said, if I was to ever build a home, it would be Georgia or Texas. So I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Texas is the way it's at. But I don't know if I can find me a good native here. I don't know. I've dated, my ex-boyfriend was Arabic and West African. Child, that's a different story for a different day. I don't even think we have the time for me to get down deep in that story, okay? That will come up when it come up. Honey, he need his own episode. That's how long that would be. Cause baby, I'm still doing some healing with that. So when I get to summarize it, when I'm healed from it and I get to summarize it, that's when we'll talk about it. Child. But anyway, thank y'all so much for supporting me. I love y'all so much. My next week episode is gonna be fire. They're all fire. It just depends on where you at in life and what you want to hear and what you want to, throw your little opinion out on, or what you want to hear my opinion out on. Take what resonate, leave what don't. All episodes ain't gonna be for everybody. Everybody's not gonna be, but I got my people out there, my love girls, that probably want to know what the Dallas did. And when is the Dallas D here? No, y'all. I don't even know. So I'm checking in with my girls that want to know what the Dallas D be like. I don't know. But I love y'all. Follow us, like us. Follow this Instagram too, because eventually I'm gonna have to separate KokoaThaGoat and the podcast. Not separate, but it's two different brands. It's two different own things. We're a little bit more intimate and girls time over here, and over there I'm more of a this is my world, bad bitch shit. Thank you sis for that comment. So yeah, that's where we're gonna have to separate the two eventually. We growing, but I'm trying to get my people on to my stuff. Y'all don't like my stuff, come listen to me. And I'm really good at what I do. People like it over here. I'm seeing my own little people that I have on that Instagram that don't even follow that Instagram. So I know Spotify and Apple and YouTube. Well, YouTube gotta catch up, but I know Apple for sure and Spotify. The girls love me over there, honey. They is coming to follow. So yeah, make sure y'all follow that Instagram. I'll be posting little stuff on there. And hit me up if you want to get on here, if you want to kick shit, if you want to chill and do a little podcast show with me. I'm very I love me a little co-host. Hey, co-host. Come on, co-host. So yes, I'm always open to that. No crazies though, cause what? But this is the girls' restroom. I am checking out. I love y'all. Have a good day.